Okay, I'm going to make this super quick because my phone just died and I don't have many more takes of this. So, really quickly, I just wanted to talk about what we're doing right now for the business. And I'm going to cut into the clip which I've already recorded for you, and then my phone dies, and then I'm going to switch back to this clip so that way I can kind of end it off, okay? And go. Okay, so why did I start MNC Creative Co? That is the business that we have right now. I run it as I'm a co-founder with my partner right now, my girlfriend Catherine. Uh, we've been together for less than 6 months, and we are starting a business together and moving across the country. Pretty crazy. But um, why did I start this business? Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't plan on it, that's for sure. Um, I knew I always wanted to start a business, and here's kind of how I navigated it, and maybe you can see any likeness of it, which you can attach yourself to then further make it more realistic that you accomplish your goals in real life now that you've seen a real life example of something that may be close to what you're experiencing. Don't know, maybe. So I actually first started another little project, and I wish I actually still had my stuff here from it. I started another project, and I worked actually a lot, spent so much time and effort on it, and then to take it into the real world, I spent barely any time on it, and I did not give it 100%. And I don't even wish I did because I didn't love it 100%. I didn't know if it was gonna work. I didn't even know if I liked it that much. I knew it was neat. It was a cool concept, but I wasn't a big fan. So then I looked at, okay, what is most scalable? What is most realistic? What can I offer to other businesses that would happily take it if they were a qualified prospect? But it was tough for me to figure out what was a qualified prospect if I don't know anybody who has paid for this thing before, right? Like if it's a brand new product, it's kind of tough. And for my first business, it's very, you know, it should be more of what I'm doing now, which is a service-based business with extremely high profit margin, right? Because for me to take a video on my iPhone and then load it and upload it to Canva and add things to it, or to iMovie, or whatever place Catherine is doing her editing, chop it up, do it 10 times, bulk create in Canva 20 photos, and then say to a business, here you go, in exchange for money. They'll value that media because commercial companies are charging like 10 grand sometimes for a few shoots, and it's absolutely insane. So we are a mini media agency, okay? We're not doing your SEO, we're not doing your website, we're not doing any of that. You leave that and all of your marketing, your whole marketing campaign to them. Let us know a bit of what you're trying to do, and we're going to help you solve it through only social media. That's why you're paying for only social media. Now, here's the thing. There are other companies that do this, but we are going to do it in half the time. We're not going to give you fluff results like, oh, here's your likes, here's your followers, here's your shares and your comments. That's great and all. Like, that is great. It's nice to see that stuff's working. It's really bad if they come to you and say, yeah, we got 2 likes, 5 comments, but half were bad, 2 shares, but one of them was me. Like, what are you talking about? You're actually going to have this conversation with the business owner? So, we skip the fluff as number 2, and we just give you the metrics you want, okay? We are going to do some ad spending, and we're going to show you your ROAS, which is your return on ad spend for those who don't know. And we're going to show you things that actually work. Hey, here's how many people actually sent a DM to us and that are an engaged lead, okay? Here's the ones that are qualified leads, which we've handed over to your business, just so you know. Somebody's already dealt with these people. They've already come in and paid from us, okay? Whether we held a contest or we did whatever through social media, we helped get more customers in the door for you. And this is how many, this is how much it cost, okay? If we sell to people that are selling higher ticket products, then it's very different than when we go to, say, like a coffee shop. Because let's say if it costs, and my math is horrible, I know this is going to be wrong, but if we charge $1,000 for social media content creation and total management for a high activity social media platform, we charge $1,000, and a customer comes in from that to buy a cup of coffee, and they spend $1, let's say. It's like, well, It's going to take 1,000 customers that we bring in through social media to get that 1 month spend back. Whereas, if a company spends $2,000 on us, and it's for home services, right? Like say home building services, but a client gets introduced to the team on their leads, like their leads team on that own business, and then there's a 7K deal. It's like they made their $2,000 back and then some, without having the cost to acquire customers that they typically would have, and then we're just promoting their business, right? So their CAC is low. Okay, so right there you see my phone died, but I was just talking about how the cost to acquire customers is lower if we do have a higher tier product that we're doing social media content for. So that way it costs less for the business to make their money back on us. We're less of a return on an investment service and more of a convenience, right? It's a time saver. It's a time saver for those who care about it. So that's a little bit of the description of what it's like here at MC Creative Co. We strive for excellence, we strive for greatness, and we want nothing but the best 100% of the time. It's not always going to be like that. And as you see here with the videos, my speech is not always great, and I don't have anything planned typically. But the same thing goes for business, which you may think you're doing great, and you actually have a lot of room to work with. At the same time, you also may think you're doing horrible, but it's not that bad, right? So I just make these videos for two reasons. One, for the future me to look back on and hopefully laugh in a good way about my progress and how far that I've come, hopefully. And number two is for people who are either one step ahead of where I am right now or they're one step behind me, and we're kind of in that close proximity where there might be something for them to grab a hold of that's going to help whatever situation they're in right now. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for everybody who's been watching so far, and anybody who's scrolling back to look at these videos after I've made tons more. I really, really appreciate any feedback that you give, okay? Hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and if you have any questions, then fire away. Take care. Bye-bye.